Live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Atlanta Hawks here at their home, State Farm Arena. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Danilo Gallinari.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Hayes is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the 1. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. McCollum against Young. 13 feet out, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Not a lot of centers can hit a contested jumper like that, but Valanciunas is one of them.
It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up, whether he's inside or outside of the arc.
And here's Collins for 3. That's in! Coming off an assist from Young.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Young against McCollum. Hayes with a screen on Young. Here's McCollum, and there's the drive. Outside Young. Outside Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Back to Young. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Capella. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. You know, Grant, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night. Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better scores, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
It's stolen by Ingram. Here's McCollum. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Collins, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Here's Hunter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu checks in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich has checked in for Herder. And Williams is subbed in for Young. And both free throws good for Hunter.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside Graham. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hernan Gomez sets a screen to the paint. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Okongwu, high post. Gallinari with a screen on Graham. Williams with it, and it's Graham picking him up. Williams' shot is good.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Outside Graham. And he makes it. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pelicans ahead, up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Okongwu out there with John Collins. And it's Gallinari in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich with a screen on McCollum. Pass to Bogdanovich. Going inside, up and over McCollum. Bogdanovich, that's good. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Here's Young. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Outside Gallinari. With some arc. And Young the bucket on the assist from Gallinari.
Doesn't have to get all the way downhill to the rim to be effective because Trae Young has a trademark floater.
Now here's McCollum. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Here's Valanciunas. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Gallinari. Here's Young. From deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And they pick up 2.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Gallinari for 3. Drills it from deep.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Pelicans ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everybody. We all like close games, and tonight's matchup with the New Orleans Pelicans does not disappoint.
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
All right, now we can take a quick look here at the upcoming schedule and what the matchups will be.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, that one is going to show them where they are at. Any weaknesses will be exposed. They'll have to come in with a great game plan and execute. The odds are long, but in the NBA, upsets occur on a nightly basis.
That'll be our show. On to the third quarter we go.
Ernie with the flow, making those rhymes as he throws, sounding like a pro.
Oh, you didn't know? You must have been slow.
I didn't mean to rhyme, not like Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, drop the mic, drop the mic.
We quit. Broadcast is over.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what Jonas Valanciunas has done in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. So for the Pelicans right now, Brandon Ingram out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Jones in at the three. Now here's Hunter, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Pass to Herter. It's stolen by Ingram. And here's Valanciunas. Lets the three fly, and Ingram is good for three. Ingram's got 5.
Playing to Ingram's strengths. He's most effective when he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
Here's Young. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Steve Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
B.A. only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Williams is checked in for the Hawks. Wright comes in for Young. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. Graham comes in for C.J. McCollum. Both good from the line that time. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Hunter, a screen on Ingram. Williams with it. Hayes picks him up.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans, Garrett Temple.
Outside Hunter. Capella, screen on Hayes. And Hunter, here we go. Offensive board. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Right with the ball. Outside, Williams. Screen by Capella. And he's going for the oop here. 5 to shoot. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Temple. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. We are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. You look at Atlanta, they'd be watching from home if the playoffs started today. They're hoping to make a final push.
Checking out Atlanta, this year has been rife with challenges for them. Now, they're just not the same team we're used to seeing.
But this season hasn't been a disaster for them by any means. What was so special about the team last year? They could just hang around. Who knows? Maybe they'll find that magic again before it's too late.
Graham against Wright. Left side, Graham. And Wright with the defensive effort.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Beyond the arc. And the Hawks with another three.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Wright against Graham. 3 seconds left. Count the basket. And the Pelicans lead by 4. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Pelicans on top, up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. A chance now to hear Nate McMillan talking to his team moments ago.
Hey, what we got to do here is we got to execute offensively, set solid screens, and be patient if you get the switch. Okay, be patient if you get the switch.
Reaching patience out there. Coach McMillan doesn't want them to be in a rush.
And why should they? I mean, right now, it's all about making the right play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Danilo Gallinari out there with John Collins. And it's a Kongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Young. Softly drops in the floater.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Guarded by Young. Valanciunas with a screen on Young. McCollum on the wing. Valanciunas sets a screen. 5 on the clock. With a 9-footer. Shot's good by McCollum.
And using incredible balance and coordination to outduel his opponent, McCollum is no stranger to contested shots.
Up top, Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Snell's checked in. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Pass to Jones. Valanciunas with a screen on Collins. Jones drives in. Count that one. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
McCollum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Herter comes in for Bogdanovich. Hayes is checked in for the Pelicans. he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Here's Young. Rebounded by Ingram.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Jones up top. Wide open look. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
There's 47 seconds left in the game. Here's Young. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Okay, incredible body control. The will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
For Atlanta, Trae Young. I count one shot.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They double team McCollum. Outside Ingram. Pass to McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Young. Shot clock at 5. Shot's good by McCollum.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers. Checking in for the Pelicans.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Pounded by Wright. So it's New Orleans winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everybody.